Grace is way beyond sufficient.
Grace is something you just do not deserve. It's receiving something there's no way you could ever imagine you would receive. When I look at the story of the prodigal son, which is part of what I'm going to be sharing during Extravagant Grace, the father goes so far beyond what any wayward child deserves. Because in that culture, if a child left home, what the village would do if he ever tried to come back is they would take a pot, and when the child got near the village, they would go and smash it at his feet, which was a way of saying, you don't belong here anymore. You know, that's how you are. Your life here is broken. And so the story of the prodigal son, the fact that the father was watching and ran ahead to get to the boy before anybody else in the town could reach him, and throw his arms around him and welcome him home. Doesn't ask him, where have you been? What did you do with the money? Didn't ask him anything, just welcomed him home. Had huge significance for the people who were listening to that story, much more than perhaps we understand in our culture. And that to me is what the grace of God does. When we as the church would turn our backs and say to people, you know what, you blew it, or you need to clean up your act, the Father runs and throws his arms around people.